Alright, y'all. Today is March 11th, 2026, and I'm bringing y'all another trade recap. And as y'all see from the title, yes, I'm back on the funded stage. I passed my evals today, and it was finally, what I'm saying, finally I did it. As I know, I've had these funded, these evals for, about 3 weeks now, and I really want to take my time with especially on these. What I'm saying, just focus really on just following my rules, and I feel like I've done a really, really good job at doing that. And nothing's gonna change. You feel me? Nothing's changing just because I'm on the funding stage now. Nothing's changing but the account's name on these, right? And of course the money aspect. But as long as I don't worry about that money aspect, and I keep focusing on what I'm focusing on now is just taking the best setup possible, the best trade possible, and just following my rules, I know I'll be in good hands. But yeah, man, it was a good trade I took today. Very, very mechanical. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's just get into it. I'm excited. I'm happy that I'm back. But job's not finished. Like Kobe said, hey, what is there to be happy about? Job's not finished. You feel me? Job's not finished. So, but yeah, I'm excited. Let's just go ahead and get into this trade recap, right? So, today, coming into today, I was like 50-50. And simply because we had draws both sides, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and go back to market open, which was right here. So, market open, right? I'm going to go to 15 minutes so I can show y'all. So, market open, as you'll see, we had Asia high up here. This gap right here was an hourly gap, right? We already had tapped into it. I think pre-market, we tapped into it once, right here, or right here. I'm sorry, with the data highs candle, and this was data highs with CPI. We did have CPI today, so I'll go ahead and mark that out. We did have CPI right here, so I'll do data high. And yeah, so this is why I was looking for longs. We had good targets: Asia high, previous day high, data highs. The only thing I was worried about is that we did have SMT at these highs, but that already low-key made the move down. So I'll still lean more towards bullish if we could see that, right? But I was also leaning towards bearish as well, simply because if we tap this hourly, right, sweep out data highs, we're going to create SMT, right? And then we also do have an unfilled 4-hour, perfectly aligned with previous day low. So I could see both scenarios happening, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and skip. I'm gonna go ahead and skip 15 minutes so I can show y'all. Okay, so we skipped 15 minutes, right? We made SMT at data highs. You see, ES we didn't take it. NQ we did, so we took data highs. We also tapped into this unfilled hourly, okay? So now we go down to the 5 minute. Was it the 5 minute? Okay, and we also had hella 5 minutes below here, right? So once I seen that we pushed up at open the first 15 minutes, I was low-key leaning now towards bullish, like towards bullish draws, simply because we pushed up. We had a lot of 5 minutes made during pre-market, and it looks like we're displacing through this hourly, right? So now I'm going to skip another 5 minutes. Okay, boom. And I think at this moment right here, we also had tapped the 15-minute gap, okay? I want to go ahead and show you. I think we tapped the 15-minute gap. Yeah, so we tapped the 15-minute gap. So I'm like, okay, cool. I want to see a strong reaction out of that so I can look for longs, right? So my first scenario was this 4-minute gap, okay? So let's go ahead and skip. And this is where my original entry was going to be. I was going to get in at this 4-minute inversion, but we obviously didn't, the first try we didn't inverse it. So I'm like, okay, I'm still going to be patient. Boom. Then this one we inversed it, right? And I got in. This was my entry. So after we displaced this candle right here, I got in at this fair value gap right here. This bearish one, because I knew if I were to wait for the 4-minute, I wasn't going to get a retest or a re-entry, right? So boom, I waited for this 1-minute inversion. That's what I got. We skipped, and then boom, we came back down, tapped it, and I got in right when we retapped, right? Retapped it, literally had no drawdown this whole trade. Boom, ran straight to TP and a little bit higher up here. So yeah, really simple trade, you know what I'm saying? We pushed up, retraced back into the 15-minute that was made, great displacement up, got an entry, boom, rode to TP, Asia high. Very simple, guys. This is the trade I look for damn near every day. Good draw, you know what I'm saying? Good displacement, and yeah, like that. These are the trades that I look for. These are just so simple. Like I said, you don't gotta overcomplicate it. If we don't have good displacement and a good draw, especially those two things, guys, you don't have to take it. You don't have to take a trade. Just get off the charts. There's always gonna be another day, right? And this is a perfect example of you just being patient. Like I said, these last 3 weeks, I've had these evals for 3 weeks, and usually, bro, I run through evals no later than 3-4 days, and that's if I'm like winning or losing. Like 3-4 days, like a week max. That's how long I'll take on an eval. This one took me 3 weeks because I simply wanted to focus on just taking the right setup. And over these past 3 weeks, I feel like I've done that. As y'all seen for this past like week and a half, we just been straight chopping. I'm going to remove my drawing so I can show you. We've been straight chopping, and I can show you even on the daily chart. Look at the daily chart, guys. The daily chart shows like how bad this PA has been. Look at this. Starting from February 13th, a whole month, right? We're already in February, March. We're already in March 11th. It's been a whole month, and look at this PA. So I know PA hasn't been the best, but guys, That's not an excuse for y'all to keep blowing your accounts, keep losing money, blowing fundeds. Has nothing to do with that. You always got to be patient, look for your setup. I'm pretty sure half of these days you can go back into your journal. If y'all are journalists, make sure y'all are doing that. But you can go back half of these days. I bet you can go back and see, damn, I should have avoided this. I should not even taken this, right? And it's just because of PA like this, because of how shitty it is. And just because, like I said, just because PA looks like this, it's not an excuse for you to be trading bad. It's not an excuse at all. You just gotta stick to your rules, and especially in times like this, so you gotta be extra picky with rules, extra picky with what you take. And if you don't see your setup, don't take it, right? So yeah, I feel like I really want to focus on just me following my rules. And even though we had shitty PA, I feel like it kind of helped me focus and lock in on being on my rules. So I wasn't taking no dumb trades. But yeah, man, I don't really got much else to say. I'm back on funded. I'm happy, I'm excited, but like I said, I'm not, where I want to be yet. I'm not, getting a payout. So it's a good stepping stone. It's a good thing. Like, okay, I'm finally there, but now, it's time for me to dig down 10 times harder with these rules and following the rules. Like, I just proved to myself that I can follow my rules and pass accounts. Why can't I do the same for an XFA? I mean, for like getting a payout. Nothing's going to change. So it's just a matter of me just staying consistent, staying patient, and following my rules. And I'm going to do that. You feel me? I'm going to do that. And yeah, guys, I'm excited tomorrow, Thursday. I don't know if we have any news. I can go ahead and check. Tomorrow, we do have news at 7:30, unemployment claims. So hopefully tomorrow's good. Get a fresh start on these funded accounts, and we'll see if we take something. If, like I said, nothing's there, I'm not taking it. Choppy, I'm not taking it. Taking it day by day, right? Take day by day, trade by trade. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got. Make sure if you haven't yet, make sure you go follow me on TikTok at Tone Trades. I do be posting, a little bit TikToks here. Try to get more active on there. So if y'all want to see more of me, go to my TikTok at Tone Trades. And if y'all are new here, I've been noticing my views have been going up, but nobody's been subscribing. Like, what's up with that? You feel me? But yeah, if y'all new here, if y'all watching this video for the first time, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna keep coming at y'all with these trade recaps. And now that I'm on the funded stage, I want y'all to be tapped in. You feel me? Y'all see my journey throughout this whole process. Y'all been seeing it for the past month, 2 months. So now that y'all are here, I'm on the funded stage. So if y'all want to tap in with that, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And I'm gonna keep bringing these trade recaps, win or lose, regardless. I'm bringing these because I want to be more active on here. So yeah, make sure y'all just tap in with all the socials. And that's pretty much all I got. I'll see y'all in the next one.